All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Swain Batty League 2024 Week 2. I am 30 here with Wang. How are you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. Excited to see some League of Legends, especially between these two teams.
Yeah, some storylines start to unfold here. Tonight, we got WES and the Boulders going up against Wormbound Crusaders, both winless teams here after Week 1. Wormbound Crusaders actually on the 0-2, and they see themselves here on the red side looking for their first win of the season.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
Yeah, and looks like we're seeing 3 out of 4 jungle bans coming out. Interesting that we're seeing the Vi ban. I don't know, man.
What did
That's
I
not
do?
that scary. Oh, and the
Master
Smolder
Splitter.
ban.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a brand ban against, I would assume, is also against Master Splinter, because I know Albino Joe does not pick up that. Oh, but we see Twisted Fate, the best champion in the game, getting locked first pick.
Oh, I mean, he's still really good on 14.3. I think, is he getting nerfed for 14.4? But I'm not
So,
sure.
oh, the nerfs that are coming down are AP nerfs,
Oh.
which won't do anything to the AD version. I think there may be some slowing of some attack speed. I gotta recheck the what's posted, but obviously none of that's final until it's final. But it's looking like that AD Twisted Fate's still gonna be strong in the coming patches. But a Sedge takeaway from Master Splinter? This is awkward. A champion I feel like we do not see outside of Master Splinter's pool, even when she's meta. And then Trundle coming locked in against the
Sorry,
double tank.
A prediction here. Wait, Sejuani?
Yeah.
And this is Wormbound Crusaders over here, right? Yeah. It's not Master Splinter, so it's gonna be Civibeard in the jungle. Or no, Cax. Cax gonna be jungling it up on the Sejuani.
Yeah, real interesting. I don't know if I guess I haven't checked his match history this week, but at least in past weeks I have not seen that show up.
Yeah, I mean, it's still played in pro play, plenty, but here in the SBL, let's get something straight here. We look to the solo queue win rates in U.GG.
Yeah.
We played Nocturne, we played
Seems you left your brave
Briar, we
pants
played
at
Brand.
home. Want me to wait
We don't
while
play
you go
these
get them?
Rels or Sejuanis or none of those pro play junglers.
Although maybe it turns out good. You put your potentially weaker player on the Sag, just to open up Mr. Tuesday to play Vayne and deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, that is a good pick for Tuesday. I've become a huge comfort pick on the Vayne, and he's got 2 tanky boys in the front line with Maokai and Sejuani to survive. So they're really building something over here. On the red side,
Urgot pick out of Tankax? Or not Tankax. Sorry.
Thunder.
Formerly Thunder. I actually I've been scouting his match history a little bit. He seems to be preferring Urgot and Mordekaiser a lot. And the way pick 10,000 years of game design has come to this. Wow. There are some picks. I'm not upset about either team right now. I think both teams look good. It's just not your typical SBL picks.
No.
And then we got Silas.
Yeah. There we go. I mean, there we go. Best, or who is this? This is gonna be
Dolphy
in the mid lane here. Silas, yeah, I did notice that as well. He plays a lot of that in solo queue as well. I mean, it's a pretty standard front to back, tanky boys in front, damage in the back on the red side here for Wormbound, but on Wesifus and the Boulders, this is a really good team comp, I think. So I don't know really what Hwei does, but I think this is.
Picture Hwei as more Xerath.
Okay, poke damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Low
He's like,
CC.
yeah, he's like AOE Xerath.
Okay. I mean, that sounds pretty devastating. They got the Malphite ult for the engage. They got Twisted Fate for some potential engage action. I mean, it is gonna be the AD Twisted Fate
Yeah,
in the bottom
Salvo
lane.
on the Twisted Fate. I wonder how long he's been.
Yeah, with the Janna, which is fine. This is a standard Joey pick here. I think it pairs well with the Twisted Fate, at least to help peel, because Twisted Fate doesn't have any movement or dash abilities. Might get a little bit dicey down in the bottom lane. Okay, so this is a Maokai support, right? It's
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, there's plenty of engage to peel on this Janna pick. Sejuani,
yeah,
Maokai, Urgot, it's all good. I mean, Silas is gonna steal some kind of ult, probably a Malphite ult.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think in most cases he looks for Malphite ult. Maybe secondary, he's looking for Hui or Janna ult for specific situations, and maybe Twisted Fate for specific situations. He's got some options in here, but probably mainly focusing on that Malphite ult as soon as Janna ults and just R right in and blow up whoever he wants.
hmm Yeah, earlier I said West Vista and the Boulders team comp's interesting, and I think it's good because I think it's a little bit more dynamic in what it can do. I just think in the straight front to back, the red side here for Wormbound has it down, and I mean they scale well with the Vayne. Um, they have definitely have enough tankiness. I just worry if maybe someone on the side of West Vista and the Boulders doesn't get started damage wise. They're not able to burn through this tank line. The way that's I'm just curious to see what that's gonna do, and that's maybe gonna be the interesting matchup mid lane against the Silas and how that goes down.
Yeah, yeah, and Silas sometimes struggles into like the likes of Ari or Xerath. So that it would make sense that it's a good pick. Hui also has a good way to he's got a quick moving CC fear that he can shoot straight out in front of him pretty easy. So anybody that comes directly at Hui can easily get feared away.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So I mean, there's some good disengage for West of Us and the Boulders. That's what I'm saying. They have disengaged. They have engaged. They have split push, potentially. Yeah. How's down?
Oh, you
Yep.
we losing you 30?
Nope. Hello. Testing.
I
Okay.
yep.
Did I cut out there for a second?
Yeah, yeah, just a little derping out.
Okay. I think I'm good. Hopefully, I don't see any drop frames
Okay.
yet. But all right. So we got the loading screen. Everyone's
Anything weird?
custom besides Hue, obviously. Hue's still pretty new.
Hui's skin is actually really good. So Hui, all of his moves have like different colors and whatnot, and so you know like is he putting out the damaging move? Is he putting out the CC move? Is he putting out the utility move? But in his one skin, it's like an icy winter skin, and they're all white and blue, and it's so hard to tell the difference from what he's throwing out and what he's not. So it's definitely a skin to win, and one Tibestus one sure should be running.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he's not up to date on the pay to win skin meta. Boo hoo him, man.
Yeah.
uh, I'm still at 0%. Are you?
Yeah, same.
Okay. All right.
Eh,
We will see.
I'm afraid to back out and click spectate again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
and
here we go.
we're off. Oh, we get a ping invade.
All right, I am at
Oh, looks like
19, 20, 21, 22.
22. Yep, we're in line.
Welcome.
Oh,
to
looks
Summoner's
two
Rift.
fan outs. Oh, did Tuesday forget items? He's
Yep.
running back to base.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
You know, it's live and it's bad. I actually think that the red side may have had a pretty decent invade. They got the Silas, they got Maokai. Those are two people that can start with their CC. Silas always starts with his E.
Yeah. Potential Vayne Condemn as well in the jungle. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty devastating.
but instead we just get to watch these guys look at each other.
I missed it. I assume they saw him ward there. I saw
Yeah,
Sophie
yeah,
place that ward down.
yep, the Malphite, saw the ward.
Yeah.
Both junglers going bot to top. Right.
Standard opening. Wow. Whoa. I've never seen that Sejuani skin. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Like Sun got us
This Urgot skin too.
Sejuani.
An old God's Malphite. There's some real nice skins in this one, guys. Good job. I'm always impressed. Oh, started off with a level 1 W on Final Joe. Small little trade.
Yeah, won't do much to Civvy Beard, as he does have the Aftershock proc.
Red card to try to clear this wave. They're fighting for the level 2. Who's gonna get it? Red side does, but there's nothing really
Yeah.
to do
Oh,
here.
does that? Oh, that tornado was. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how many games Salvo has gotten on this Twisted Fate, because I looked through his match history and I saw like one Flex U game where he kind of like mediocrely popped off. Oh, an aggressive tornado out of Albino Joe. And then like nothing else. So very interesting. I know we saw this come out of Mr. Tuesday last week, and Tuesday had a ton of games on it. Oh wow, this way is just destroying the Silas and Min.
Yeah, those are some good trades. Playing it pretty safe though, both sides.
Yeah, both junglers making their way up to the top. Looks like Cax is gonna finish the jungle first. Head for maybe Crab? Or maybe go try and look at Tibestus one. Wave's really hard to gank. That fear, if Bestus one knows how to press it, is excellent. And he's just gonna blow the flash.
Yep, pretty standard gank there. Standard flash. Flash Q. I think there was a W in there. And they get the flash and exhaust out of Joey early on here. He's got some health potions. Wanting to stick around. Salvo still has the heal. But Sejuani Cax is down here in the bottom lane. Joey can't step up any further than that. He's going a little too far. The bait's coming in.
Joey!
Joey! The heal from Salvo is not going to be enough. Salvo, he's getting body blocked. He actually might get stunned here, and he does. Salvo on the backside. Tooth is going to pick up that kill. 2 kills early on here for the Wormbound Crusaders.
Great dive out of Wormbound. Tuesday was coming up with a kill, and Sedge coming up with a kill in there. Holding some pretty decent spots.
Yeah, and they're gonna really like that for Tuesday there, getting that kill. They're gonna push out that wave spot, get the back here. And Cax on the Sejuani, having some good presence early on. Getting the flash out early on the best one, and then rotating by, getting the double kill.
Get Thunder get poked out a little bit up here in top lane. He's gonna miss a decent amount of this wave. Waiting to teleport. Like 3 minions behind. Oh, and doesn't heal all the way either. Wow. What a choice.
Oh,
Thunder also not opting to go with the Cull. I know that's what a lot of Urgots are going into because the on-hit passive procs the healing on all of the Gatling gun shots. And then Splinter gets to pick up this super early dragon.
yeah, so, I mean, they knew the bot lane, Vayne and Maokai had back, and I think they knew where Splinter was, or sorry, Cax was.
Yeah.
They just started up, and they were still pretty safe. Had 3 of them doing it, and they picked the first one up here. Void Grub's gonna be going over to Cax, though.
Real awkward when the losing bot lane is gets the dragon prio.
Yeah, it is. Joey.
Oh, but speaking of losing
here.
bot lane.
Yeah, Vayne's got the passive here to try to hunt it down. It does happen. Rotation, though, from Splinter and Best's one. So you're dodging some abilities here. Splinter with the pillar. Timmy with the W to try to escape. He gets the gold card on the way out. Salvo gonna pick up that one. Trying to kill back. First one of the game for Westfist.
And yeah, that's some good momentum to get this TF rolling a little bit more. Twisted Fate actually up a little bit of farm too on Vayne.
Yeah.
Got up 10 CS, and Vayne's about to lose a whole wave, and then if they wanted to, they could have just had that wave push back at him, but they're just going to push him under tower a little bit more. Interesting decisions out of the boulders.
Yeah, he should be able to pick up some of that CS. Oh yeah, it's actually outside of turret range. Oh, they got it back anyway. Joey and Salvo, so they'll take it back timing now. Splinter ending bot side here, nothing to do really. Probably back after the Grump, or the Krugs.
Farm up actually nearly across the board for the boulders.
Yeah.
Every lane is up a few minions, and Tankiac's actually looking really good in this top lane versus Thunder. Oh, but he's about to see Stylus come up the river, steal that ult, and I assume confirm a kill here.
Oh, I think it's blowing the Malphite ult early before anything can happen.
Yeah, and Malphite will have his flash coming up likely for the next gank, so he should be pretty safe moving forward. Wormbound Crusaders have a ton of vision along that topside river. 2 pinks and a ward. Wonder if we're gonna see a few more ganks up on that Malphite coming up here in a minute or so.
Yeah, I saw Joey ping out the Void Grubs in the chat there. So they lost all 3 first time around, so they wanting to get at least 2 on the board for them. They want to prevent that 5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6 sometimes can get real brutal in your games and loses you like a lot of stuff that you feel like you shouldn't have lost.
Yeah, I
especially
think with
Fox
1
play.
winning lane and 6 Void Grubs, and that can then get the towers. Oh, Master Splitter coming in through the lane. Formally Thunder, and nowhere to run. The flash is still down. I think it's coming up with like in a second, and there it is. He flashes. Oh, there's the dash out. Dolphy from downtown with the Malphite ult of his own. Splinter though will get him on the backside, so he survives for a little bit and gets the trade kill at the end of the day. 1-1.
And I think Splinter is just happy with him getting that kill.
Oh, Sage running out just out of reach there. Albino Joe's gonna make it out with summoners blown. Salvo has to blow his flash as well.
This bot lane seeing so much action today.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a thing from the blue side here. Westfist and the Boulders back on the Void Grub, so they do not want the shutout. They want at least to get 3 on the board. At least 2 on the board at the very least. And they are over there ready to go. At least Master Splinter is. Bot lane still locked down here.
Yeah, I can. I cannot
Best?
imagine that this Bolter's bot lane is really getting out from much. They are gonna be pinned to this tower until Dragon spawns here in 10 seconds.
So
And Delphi
Thunder
has
should
no
pick it up.
mana. Delphi actually can't rotate. If Boulders recognize this, they'll just trade for grubs though.
Yep. So
Would be 1-1 on Dragons.
Yep, total reverse of the first rotation. 3 grubs to 3, 1 dragon to 1.
Well,
Delphi with
Boulder's
the
actually
teleport
coming
back
down
to
for a
mid.
fight though.
Yeah.
Dragon's
Really
taking a while.
Dragon, but if they want to fight,
Malphite's here. They're fighting.
yeah,
They're committing a lot to this.
He decides he has to go in and blow everything. He's gonna be the first to go down here. Best is only gonna pick that up. Albano Joe using the ult to keep himself alive, to peel this fight off a little bit. Weston's the
Got
Bulldozer
aided
trying
in
to
as
stay
well.
strong as 5.
Wow.
They will retreat. They'll sound the alarms. They'll take their 1 kill. Yep.
All that action for 1 kill.
Yeah.
But we do get my favorite dragon this season, Fire Dragon. I don't know if we've gotten this yet in SBL. People will have to collect cinders on the ground, and they give stats based on the champion. I think it's usually ability haste.
Yep.
And then they get to explode in confetti and drop all those stacks whenever they die.
Oh, the flash W from Civi Beer going in on the salvo gold card on Tuesday to stop the advance, to stop those autos from chaining, and he does get out smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no summoners blowing, nothing. So Civi Beer just minus the flash now.
And
Weirdly,
Salvo
the
actually
peel is actually insane now that I think about the Jono and TF. Like, you're rotating the gold card stuns with the Jono peel. It's gonna be tough to lock it down with just a knock guy.
Yeah, I agree. And Salvo actually looking really good. I know I said 15 minutes ago I was kind of questioning how much he's actually played this TF in AD in the bot lane, but he's actually looked pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, no complaints so far. I am showing the gold on the screen here. See where we're at in the gold lead race here. Best one almost 1,000 up on Delphi. So less than that. Otherwise, it's pretty even across the board.
Yeah, Bestest one's gonna pick up a couple plates though in mid. And deny Dolphy quite a bit of CS right here as well.
Little fight over the blue. It's gonna reset on Splinter. He tries to steal this away. And Will does use the smite to secure it. 4 people down here for West Fist and the Boulders in the jungle. And yeah, Wormbound makes the decision to walk through the lane. Very smart there.
I really do love, so Wei has this nice little like circle thing, purple circle thing that he lays down on the ground, and it roots people coming through entryways. He's done a pretty good job at laying them down, denying entryways, for people coming through. Excited to see that in Fives play.
Well, no one better than Dustin. An excellent mechanical player in our league here. 107 on CS, 1-0 and 2. Looking really good. There's Civi Beard.
But you know who's not looking good?
Yep, with the Malphite ult on the backside. Ult for support ult for support ults. Actually, Albano Joe does use the flash there, so the engage does get something out of it for Wormbound.
And Sedge starts up that Rift Herald in top lane. We see
the fight for
Boulders.
it could be a 3v3, but Tankax is kind of pinned down in the top lane tower, and Now it's starting to get a little bit dicey. Director camera though, the 2v2 bot fight. Double with some good damage on the Tuesday. Meanwhile, top lane, big Mel fight ult. But Bess's one's gonna take down Cash. Double kill for him. And it's now a 3-on-1. Thunder has to route out of this fight. And Wessis and the Boulders will get the Rift Herald.
And the Boulders have some life in them after all.
Yeah.
Almost 2K in this game now. I don't want to get my hopes up, but they're looking for this W.
Yeah.
Real upset after that 23-minute game that they had to play last week.
There's a charge from the Herald. Splinter's gonna bounce out of that one. And yeah, it's just gonna be the one charge there, but still worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of where the Herald meta is right now, is just go and charge.
Yeah, oh, Cax. Actually, that's fun. He's gonna walk out. He does have the flash though. Yeah, he gets a bunch of shields actually. Salvo with the ult in for the support. Now Bess's one's gonna get lit up from Tuesday from the side. Can he get the last auto? And he
Oh, he
does?
does it!
No way! No fucking way!
That was such a good way play!
Oh my god!
Oh.
Just dial. I can't believe it. That champion right there.
As a Hwei player, you almost never use that shield. It feels so useless so much of the game. Oh man, but he uses it to block one auto attack.
Oh, it's perfect. I mean, it's perfect execution from the best of one. Wesifis and the Boulders. They're gonna pick up their second dragon of the game here. Coming into the 18-minute mark with the 2K gold lead. Feeling good. 2.5 gold. I mean, pretty much 2.5K.
Yeah, this is feeling good if you're the Boulders. Man, though on the opposite storyline, if you are the Wormbound Crusaders and you have seen 3 Ls, and all 3 of those games you felt like you were alive in at some points. Damn, dude. I hope these guys have a better second and third round robin, but there's still a lot of game left.
yeah, exactly. I mean, but that is a storyline right there. Technically they'd have a gold lead in all 3 games, and then went on to lose, which is something to be said. That you first get the gold lead, but then unfortunately lose it and then lose the game. So I think there's some mistakes that they could fix up, even if they get the loss here. But this one isn't over yet. I'm excited to see what Tuesday can do in sort of an extended skirmish here on this Vayne. Dragon fight's not gonna happen for a while. That just went down.
Baron is up here.
Yeah, Baron, but what
And
the team's even looking for here?
Yeah, I mean, realistically, Boulders need to get down these towers. I mean, despite them being up in gold, they have no map pressure right now. And I say that as Urgot takes the tower and neutralizes the gold lead down to about a K.
Yeah, surprisingly, they still have the tier 1 mid. Tankax will use the Unstoppable to get out. Dolphy not having the chase to take him out, but Albano Joe is going to get locked up for days. Nothing to do about that one. The flash is actually just coming up right now. Meanwhile, top lane, Splinter's gonna get the kill. Chomp. Thunder gonna get the kill onto Salvo. A 1 for 2 across the board.
Damn, I feel like Dolphy has taken these Malphite ults and has not done anything substantial with them. Generally, like Silas, I mean, you can choose to go fight the Malphite in a side lane, but the better option is to go take the Malphite ult and fight in a team fight while you still have it.
Yeah, weirdly they haven't really opted for that yet, because I think that's what their team comp wants. I think we were talking about that during the draft. These guys just need a 5v5 fight.
Yep, front to back.
This
This team
front
should
to back. Yeah.
This team should easily win fights if they want to. All right, looks like getting some vision set up for Warm Brown Crusaders around the Baron area.
In the bottom lane. Makes sense. Post 20 minutes in League of Legends. No trouble though for Thunder. Hopefully he's gonna find out best this one by his lonesome in the top lane though. That fear though, as you were saying, so crucial there. Keeps him alive though. 2v1 in the bottom lane. Thunder's gonna go down. Uses the flash as well. Splinter gonna get another kill for himself. 3-0 and 4 on the day.
And the pigs around Baron. Looks like it's leading to Baron. Oh, and Cat hits the ward! Why would you do that? Pro tip, hitting that ward shows vision.
Yep, oh, Sippy was a very early Maokai ult to try to dissuade Weston and the Boulders from coming in, but they're not going to stop. They're just trying to force their way in.
Baron debuff is strong this season.
Yeah, it is super strong, and they are going down. Health bars are melting for the red side. Splinter's getting low, though. He has to get out of this fight. Double kill for Salvo. He's got to keep going. Triple kill. There's the smite on top of it.
Uno reverse! Uno reverse!
Quadra!
Salvo!
No way! West of Visit the Boulders able to get the Baron 2 on top of the 1-for-4.
Alright, All Splinter and Albino Joe realistically need to do is watch out for this Urgot, that he doesn't just send a random R.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, we'll be fine now.
And just like that, a 3k gold lead for West of Visit the Boulders.
Alright, let's see if these guys know how to close this game out.
Yeah. This is going to be the true test here. I mean, they have an incredible comp, I think, with Baron buff. Twisted Fate, Trundle, I mean, Janna, they can just siege for days. If they get engaged, John disengage. If they want to engage, Malphite ult. Wormbound's going to have to respect the Baron pushing, but as I say this, the Infernal Dragon is up, and so we need to fight around that. So here comes the 5v5. Tankax leading the charge. Dolphy gonna steal the ult.
Yeah.
Round on the side, looking for it. Splinter's right up in the front, trying to tank down all of this damage coming from the bestest one from the back. Double kill for Salvo though on this Twisted Fate, and it's gonna be a 5-0 for Westafis in the Boulders.
Press the FF button, boys. That hurts for the Warm Brown Crusaders.
Yeah, I mean, just perfect front-to-back execution there, and I think it's just the layering of the ult, really. The Malphite ult, the way damage, the disengage, the engage from the Janna, but Salvo, the steady damage on this AD Twisted Fate.
This is a ridiculous pick.
10K gold, I mean, he's making it look good.
Yeah, Salvo's looking excellent.
Inferno, they picked up a couple towers here, and an inhibitor in the mid lane, I should say.
Yep, and they still have gold in that top tower. That just needs to be blown over. Man, what can Wormbrow Crusaders do to come really back into this game?
Ooh,
they are
find a pick, that's
behind.
for sure. I mean, that's such the cliche answer in League of Legends. Like, when you're down in solo queue, what should you do? Just stay in the bush and look for a pick, right? But I mean, seriously,
they do have some good pick champions. I mean, like finding any three of the Wormbound Crusaders in a bush, like you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they have the CC to do it, so they just have to find anyone, really. It's pretty squishy. Well, not anyone. It's not the Malphite, not the Trundle. But Hwei, Twisted Fate, or Janna, if they layer the CC right, they should be able to blow him up if they find him out in the jungle. But that requires going forward and getting all this vision. It's gonna be tough, gonna be dangerous. Red and blue buff for West Fist and the Bullets. They are fully stacked here, ready to siege.
And Urgot played on this recall. They're just gonna give up this turret.
Oh, there's the pillar. Cactus. Yeah, he'll be able to Q out of there. So tense here, Tank Cactus. He's really just looking for this art to end the game right here, right now. Savo in this backline. He's got the gold card primed. Nothing yet.
And Stylus is sitting on the Malphite R again as well. Although the last fight, the only target Silas was able to find was Janna, and although he did blow up Janna, it didn't quite matter.
Yep. Oh, and there's the Fidolfi action in the back line. He gets the Malphite ult he was looking for, but there's the Janna ult to disengage on the peel. Meanwhile, the divers from Westivus and the Boulders take everyone out under the tower. It doesn't matter. 3 are down for Wormbound Crusaders. There's another inhibitor at the end of the day. It should be GG for Westivus and the Boulders here.
Yeah, this game looking real clean for Westivus. Any dead debuff questions, real dispelled. I mean, I felt like we saw a lot of Old West in this game. He's just playing real good on the Trundle.
Yeah, 4-0 and 14, Deathless, I presume, here in the things. He really fucking crazy! I caster cursed him, no! Literally, as I'm saying it, he goes down, gets the one
this is
death
gonna
of
be
the game.
tight on the... Alright.
Oh my, wow, that actually got really close. Okay, just the tie there at the end, wow. They almost, I mean, realistically, they still win the game. I don't think you come back from that. But yeah, so congrats, yeah, to Westvus and the Boulders. They'll find their first win of the season here.
And Wormbound Crusaders takes the L on the first round robin. And then next, what do we got coming up here? Is another Westivus and the Bolters game.
Ooh.
Versus Big Dirk Energy.
Hey. Cool. All right. Yeah, so stay tuned. Do not touch that browser. We will be right back with game 2.